That's right, this is the best lamb curry or mutton curry or masala you've ever made. This is incredible. I'm loving this one. Welcome back to How to Cook Great. So let's take a look at the meat first. So here's my mutton or my lamb. What I've got there is about 2 kg. That's about 4 pounds. There's quite a lot there. It's a big old bowl. Lots of bone in there. There's some lovely meat in there, but there's little rib bones in there, little bones you can see, a little bit of fat. Let's get moving. So the first thing I want to show you is this pot is enormous. It's really big. If you're regular to the show, you'll see me be cooking that a lot. So you can see that just goes in there, no problem. So a really, really big pot we've got here. The heat's on. I've got some oil in there, and I'm using coconut oil. You could use a different oil if you want. And like I say, this is really big, so if you're not going to make this, you can kind of cut everything down in half. So I've got about 6 tablespoons of oil there. We're heating it up, and what we're going to do is we're going to drop in, here we go, dried red chili. Nice piece of cinnamon. Couple of teaspoons of black peppercorns. About 10 green cardamoms. Couple of teaspoons cumin seed. And a few pieces here of star anise. Other things can go, you can put bay leaf in here, for example. Black cardamom. Some other kind of seeds, but yeah, that's a nice little mix. We're on an above medium heat. We're now going to take our meat, and again you can see that this will just fit in there so easily because this pot's so big. And what we're going to do is on this above medium heat, we're going to go for like 6 or 7 minutes, just giving this meat a nice head start and get some flavors happening on it. So we've got some colour on here now, as you can see. We're now going to add about 3 cups of onions. I'm going to get some salt in the mix here now. And black pepper. I'm going to go quite heavy on the pepper. And then I've got some fresh chilies. In they go. I mean, the amount's up to you. Like I say, if you're making a small amount, probably 3 or 4 is okay. We're going to continue for another 5 or 6 minutes. Next up, garlic ginger paste. I'm going to go for a cup in this one. It's a whole cup. Let's give that a quick mix. Three cups of fresh tomatoes and some water. We're now going to add a litre of water. We're going to let this go now for about 20 minutes. Give it a stir every now and then. Fabulous, those tomatoes are breaking down as it cooks. We're now going to add some powder, some spices. Now, take a look at this. I'm using a tablespoon of each. Normally I'll be telling you to use a teaspoon of each, but this is a big one. So listen, tablespoon turmeric, chili, garam masala powder, cumin and coriander. That all goes in. To that we're going to add 5 cups of cooked chickpeas. We're going to give this a little mix. And then we're going to get the heat on nice and low. Not a simmer, but just above a simmer. Stick the lid on, and we're going to let this go for 30 to 40 minutes. You can give it a stir every now and then. Okay, so off goes the heat. Let me get this lid off. Let me get rid of that. Look at that. That is just stunning. Now you can't really overcook this. You could go for another half an hour as long as you keep the moisture happening. So check the lamb, make sure it's nice and tender. This is beautifully tender now. Well, I'm just going to finish this off with I've got a whole cup here because it's such a huge amount of cilantro or coriander, whatever you call that. Some of you guys call it coriander or cilantro. Check it for salt, give it a mix. That is an absolute stunner. That's as good as it gets, if you ask me. That is really, really beautiful. I love making that one. I hope you enjoy that. Keep safe, keep well, and I'll see you soon. Lots of love. Hello everyone, an update about the cookbooks. Well, the first one is now finally available. It's on Amazon, you can get it in an ebook, $3.99, very, very cheap. 195 pages of wonderful food from the Indian continent. It's flicking by you right now. Do me a favor, do yourself a favor, and please buy that. It helps the channel out a great deal. It's also available in paperback if you want that. Check the link below this video. You can just click that, buy it. Thanks a lot. Lots of love.